Okay, so to celebrate the launch of Doom: The Dark Ages, we have a whole suite of stuff to check out today. See, Elgato said to me they were sending me a couple of bits. This right here is more than a couple of bits. So we're going to unbox everything today. If you want an individual breakdown of how each of these work and how you use them, I will make one for each of these. But today we have a lot to get through, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to kick things off, I have this right here. This one didn't come in like a fancy box or whatever, but it's an XLR mic cable. And the thing is, I don't have an Elgato mic that requires an XLR cable. So I'm confused about this. We're gonna get into all of this and see what they've been cooking up. So straight off the bat, we have this guy right here, Doom: The Dark Ages. A lovely little bit of branding, and I love all these unique symbols and things like this just on the side. This one is the M75 wireless mouse. I have actually been using the previous version of this. I think I've got the M65. Look at that, a little holographic vibe. Now you have to bear with me because unboxings aren't exactly my specialty here. I'm trying to make it, oh, look at that. Oh, it comes with the, are they all adjustable? Oh, that's fancy. Oh, it's got a bit of weight to it. Oh, no, look at that. Dude, that is cool. The side buttons feel really good. Scroll wheel is good, and you can push it in as well. This weirdly feels... Oh, there's two more on the other side. How cool. You can change the DPI by pressing this right here, and obviously this will connect with IQ, I assume, and it connects via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, which is really, really nice. Okay, what a solid start, man. Okay, so next we're going to go to this big guy underneath right here. Now, this is Elgato's super fancy microphone arm. I've seen this in action. I haven't had a chance to try it. I've been using a third-party one for a while now. It is so unbelievably heavy. This looks really cool. It looks like it's got like a green decal with some orange bits scattered everywhere. Proper Doomslayer vibes. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, dude, look at this. That looks freaking cool. We've got a standard instruction manual, which is nice. I will definitely read that at some point. Whoa, that is really cool. And even these little divots right here, these are textured. Dude, look at that. That is just the mount that goes onto your desk. I gotta say, this is much higher quality than the one that I have now. It feels a lot more sturdy. So for anybody watching this who is actually curious about how this works rather than just the fancy aesthetics, so we can plug this guy in here, tying that up with a little Allen key. Then I assume all these holes are for cable management. So we should, are these magnetic? Oh, they are. Oh, dude, that was one of my requests when I got the arm that I'm using now. Oh, that's fancy. That's fancy. Okay, so let's go for this guy here. We're gonna do this one next. And this is, dude. Okay, I don't think I need to tell you how much I love Stream Decks. I have an entire series dedicated to these things. Show me your secrets. Oh, okay, that is clean. But look at this. If you are a fan of Doom, this is absolute heaven for you. That is beautiful. Okay, so we've got two more bits to check out. I'm just going to pop you over here and let's go to this one next. Now again, I don't know what any of these are, so let's flip you over and see. Oh, okay. We have a Doom: The Dark Ages themed Wave XLR. Now, I have never owned the Wave XLR, not because I didn't need it. I was actually considering getting one. I don't know if I should say that, because they may be like, oh, you're going to get one anyway, give it back. But I was thinking about getting one of these for a while, because I wanted to try and get into the world of XLR mics. The interfaces that I've used in the past just haven't hit right, and I've heard some really wonderful things about this. So let's go ahead, pop it open. It's under a sheath. It is covered. Come here. I want to see you. Oh, this is heavier than I expected. Like, this is solid as well. Why is... Oh, dude. Look at that. That is really... Oh, I like how this feels. I always imagined when I looked at this on camera that it was going to be really, really sturdy. But that's not... You can glide. Oh, I love this. You can push it in as well, so I'm guessing you could do some kind of mute functionality with that. That's nice. I can't get over how this feels. I know the aesthetics is probably what you're here for, like it's a limited edition thing, but like all this is textured, all the shiny bits actually, they all seem to be, it looks 3D. So if anybody who's new to the Wave XLR, you're thinking of checking one out, it has a XLR input, and I've heard incredible things about this device just as an interface, and then you combine it with things like the Wave Link software, fancy microphone and things like that. It also has phantom power, 48 volts, so that will cover pretty much any microphone that you want to pair this with. The Wave XLR itself is powered by one single USB-C cable, which I believe just goes straight into your PC, and then we have a headphone jack so you can monitor all of your audio. I feel like I'm getting a little bit distracted here. It's just, it glides. I wasn't expecting that. All right, bam. Let's pop you over here. Elgato and Corsair, you guys are treating me right. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is a microphone. And given that Elgato have hooked me up with the Wave XLR, and they've given me an XLR cable, the only XLR mic that I think Elgato makes is the Wave DX. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. That's gonna look badass on streams, man. I want to see this thing. I've wanted one of these for so long. I have been waiting for the right time to go for an XLR setup. Now is that time. They're really going all out with the Doom theme here. Okay, let's pop you over there. A little instruction piece, and here we are. Oh, it's kind of smaller than I imagined. I always thought it was like this. Oh, it's stuck. How do it? Hello? Oh, there we go. Got him. I got him. It's heavy, but it's small. That's strange. Oh, look at that. You know what? I think this one might be my favorite. Wow. Okay, so we've got a little adapter that I assume just pops onto the ball head for the Micom LP that we spoke about earlier on. And look at that. Take this little ribbony guy off, speak into this end. Yeah, don't mess up on this one. Don't speak into this bit. Always have that one facing your face hole. I can't get over how pretty these are, man. I am so impressed. I've seen some collaborations that Elgato and Corsair have done in the past, but they have gone all out with this one. Again, we have that gunmetal gray up there and around the rim, and even on the base as well. That is so pretty. Okay, listen, I was about to wrap up. I did the outro. I finished everything, started putting stuff away, and then all of a sudden I got a knock at the door. There's more. This, I think, is the final piece of the collection. I don't know. I don't have a list, but I think this is it. If there's anything else, there's going to be really awkward because I'll have to add it in after this bit, and I'm already disrupting and adding. Listen, I've got to open this, right? So this right here is the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless headset. Let's quickly unbox this. Oh, there's actually pull tabs. Why am I using a knife? All right, there we go. Why can't I get this one out? It's stuck. It's working against me today. Oh, there we go. Bam. This is so bizarre. That is so cool. Okay, so they've gone for a bit more of a minimal theme than what we've had with some of the other ones. Like this is a complete work over a complete skin. Whereas this one here, it's just the pads right here that have the skin on it. Nothing else really has changed. Now, like I was saying, the only difference really between this one here, which is the HS80 RGB wireless, HS80 Max has like slightly better connectivity and maybe a little bit of a better battery life. But the reason I love the HS80 Max so much is because it's the best headset that I've ever used. If it's anything close to the HS80 Max, this is an incredible headset. I can actually HS80 RGB wireless, HS80 Max. As you can see, there's really not that much of a difference. And I've had this headset for a year and a bit now. They're pretty much identical in terms of size and looks. So to cover these, what I'll probably end up doing is doing a comparison between the RGB wireless and the HS80 Max and just see if there are any differences, but I don't think there will be, besides the really cool decals on these ones right here. There's more. It's Monday now, and there is another package. We're midway through the video. Let's see what else there is. I can't believe this, man. This is crazy. You open, and you. Bam. Weirdly, I think this may be the biggest package yet, hence the wider frame and everything, and the change of backdrop. In all honesty, I don't have a setup where I can just put everything out. So I've had to come back to this, make the whole setup again. Oh, okay, we got some goodies. Okay, so this one's from Drop. I have no idea. Is that a mouse mat? Oh, that's fancy. Okay, okay. And then what is this? This is bloody heavy. Okay, so we have this guy here. Then we have this one. and this guy. I think we've got them all. So let's go ahead. I want to see, let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's another slidey boy. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Where's McNiff? I like the white backdrop. I think it looks better than the black table. We may have to reuse this one in the future. Oh, it's a mouse mat. Ooh, oh, this feels good. Is it weird that it kind of smells good? And let's see the design. I am impressed. That looks really cool. It covers pretty much my entire screen. This thing is huge. I'm pretty sure this is going to cover my entire actual desk surface. The material is really good. Where's the... Ooh. Oh, look at that. The way it just kind of... Hell yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm a child. I'm a child, I know. I'm guessing this looks kind of fancy, so I want to save this one for last. CST M80 mechanical. Oh, we have a Doom themed keyboard. Okay, okay. Oh, dude, this is so heavy for a keyboard. What do they put in here? Is it made of rocks? Okay, so full disclosure, I have never, let me bring this a little bit closer while I talk to you for a second. I have always just gone and had like store-bought keyboards. I've never made one, customized the keys, the switches. So looking at this, I'm like, why are there, what is this? Is that a pair of tweezers? Oh, maybe this is for the like removing the keys. How fascinating. USB-C cable. Is that more tweezers? What is this? What is this? Why do I need so many tweezers? Is this drop telling me that I need to focus on personal hygiene or something? I'll take the hint. Oh my, it's just the keyboard that is so heavy. Oh my God. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is the Doom the Dark Ages collaboration keyboard. Oh. Oh my God. Why, it is so heavy. Wow. This is beautiful. Do you want to hear the keys? We'll try the keys. Let me move the microphone in. Really nice decals on the side. Again, like some of these bits here are textured. You've got your USB-C port over here. And then the back of it is just solid metal, which I assume is where all the weight is coming from. There doesn't seem to be any way of removing this. Maybe there is and I'm just being an idiot, but what a gorgeous bit of kit. I think out of everything that I've been sent, this probably feels, I don't know whether it's just the weight, but it feels the most premium. And it is by far one of the most premium keyboards I have ever owned. Now we do have this final little box. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Oh, it's a custom keycap. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. I'm new to the world of keyboards. How do you even make something like this? Give you a bit of a closer look at it. How cool is that? Should I try and install this? Where does this go? I'm going to assume it goes there. Let's have a look. So how do we use this? How do we use this guy? Like this? Oh, does it go like this? Oh. Hey! Ooh, I did it! Mom, are you proud of me? And then we just grab this guy and just put him in. So these are the switches, they're yellow. This means nothing to me, but I'm sure to somebody this is very valuable information. Oh, dude, that's fancy. Okay, so I think I'm finally able to wrap this video up. I'm sorry we had to break it down into different segments. I'm so honored to be a part of the release of Doom the Dark Ages and part of this collaboration. There are going to be links to everything down in the description if you want to go and get anything in this video for yourself. I'll also be having Doom the Dark Ages gameplay live on my gaming channel Hero Vibes. Again, there'll be a link down in the description. New videos on both channels every single day this week. I love you faces, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one.